let's see, with Leo, and or if you're not a Leo, take this for the fifth house. Two of Wands in the upright. So you know the truth, you're leading the charge and creating reality, right? Two of Wands, two of Clubs here. This is seeing the bigger worldview picture, right? You have the time afforded by Spirit so you can see the truth about how the world works and why it feels like it's in upside down right now. And you have the truth because you know it's purposely being construed in that way. And you don't fear because you know that you're able to rest in the divine at any given moment. You're never alone. You're always with the divine. Because we live in a fractilian world, a fractal. Meaning when you zoom in any given direction, you get more and more of infinity. So if I'm putting my focus in faith, God, good deeds, good acts, I'm focusing and zooming in that reality, and therefore that reality becomes the reality that I'm embodied in. Okay. Sometimes we like to think of things as only like up and down spatially in the 3D, but we got to understand it as well, the non-local quantum, as being able to, like I just described it, zoom in to your ideal reality to the point where it's encompassed around you. Okay, like Ant-Man. Remember Ant-Man goes quantum? That's a part of manifestation as well. The quantum remembers where your vision, where your imagination is, where your manifestation is, where your magi, where your magnetic attachments to what you want to bring into this realm are. Okay? And so you're turning a corner when it comes to your relationship with the material, right? The pentacle, the 5. But the 5 is Saturn, so it's discipline for your betterment, right? And you're learning how to turn the corner of the cube matrix and the pyramid scheme, right? The pyramid on the back of your dollar bill. The cube is the time, space, money matrix, and the triangle is the pyramid scheme. You're defeating that with your knowledge of circle takes a square. Remember Hollywood Squares? And the circle is the divine, right? So you're sniffing out the corners of this reality and you're realizing, oh, I have what's inside me to draw the circle proverbially around this cube or this pyramid, this square or this triangle, so to speak. And that's how you expand. That's confirmation right there. And that's how you expand Jupiter, right? Jupiter defeats Saturn, Kronos, through the expansion, through breaking the illusion of the bondage. Saturn is the devil, right? The devil could only cast illusion. 333. How do you defeat illusion? Truth. What's the truth? The truth is that the illusion is not real, right? Meaning it's not the food, the mana, okay? That which you're reeling in the fish, right? If you reel in a tire, right, an old car tire, it's not real, right? Meaning it's not worth reeling in with your attention. So the fisherman takes the tire, he casts it aside, and then he casts his line back out into the quantum to reel in, to realize, right? To make real what he desires to pull out of the quantum, which is the fish or the manifestation, the woman, okay? The car, the money, whatever it is that you desire. 444 on the clock. So this is the logic and reason that sometimes gets in our way, because if we pull out a rubber tire from a ocean or a river or a lake, then the logic and reason If it's vibrating at a lower frequency rate, it'll jump to conclusions and say, oh, this lake is empty and it just has garbage, or this manifestation won't be realized or be made real. Okay. Remember, the sword is electric. And so the electric is when, in the form of a bolt or electric current, it's when it's a particle wave, right? So it's collapsed into this reality, as opposed to being like a radio wave or an X-ray wave or a non-local wave, right? 555 on the clock. So at any given moment, you're able to make non-local the cube or the box that you're trapped in by casting your net, your attention, like the Bible says, cast your net to the right hemisphere, which is where God is. So at any moment, you're able to draw the circle around the square, or in this case the diamond, or the square of the cube. The square, it's the same thing, or the triangle, right? Like I've been saying, the square or the cube is the time-space money matrix. Once you defeat that by drawing the circle, right, tapping into the divine, seeing the truth of it, you go to spirituality or the pyramid scheme, and then you draw the circle around that, and then you keep on until you realize, oh shit, I'm God, I'm Source. Let's keep on rolling this over. I think we're going on to Virgo.